Welcome back to Richmond Tourism Talk. We're doing our special October edition here at Fort Boonesborough. Todd, you guys have so many events going on. Give us the first event.
The first event in October is the Hammer In, which is an 18th century blacksmithing event. We have a couple of visiting blacksmiths that do a lot of period correct stuff, along with the guys that do their thing here in the fort. Have demonstrations throughout the weekend or on that Saturday and Sunday. And one of the things we're doing this year that we're excited about is we're doing an 18th century period correct charcoal burn, which is how they would create charcoal back in the 18th century. It's a big long process. The whole thing takes about a week, and it entails stacking wood like a fireplace sort of, or like a chimney sort of design, covering it with bark, filling it in with wood chips, and then covering it with mud, and then slowly burning that wood over the course of 4 or 5 days. That Saturday of the Hammer In, they're going to uncover the pile, and we'll see how successful they were. Did it last year. It was one of the coolest things I ever saw. That it's one of the coolest things we've done up here, I think.
Well, I know that you guys, before we started shooting, were talking about it, and they are very excited about it. So I know if you all are very excited about it, the staff at Fort Boonesborough, the general public will be very excited about it.
Yeah. I was making phone calls and telling people about it and everything. So it's we got some good pictures of it too, and they're up on the Fort Boonesborough livinghistory.org website. You can go there and find them. It's a really nice event. It's really interesting to see. No matter what stage of the burn that you come in on, it's just, and the guys that are, we have 2 or 3 guys, we had them last year, that sat with the pile for about 4 days straight. I mean, nighttime, daytime, all day. And they're really interesting to talk to, and they're avid about this sort of thing. Will answer any kind of questions, give you any kind of information about it.
They must, because that's a long time.
They're dedicated.
Very dedicated.
Yeah, that's true.
So your next event, you want to move into that?
After that, the Hammer In, we have down in the lower part of the park in the big field, we have the Boonesborough Boogie Car Show, which is a huge car show every year. We had well over 1,000 cars last year. The Southern Knights put the car show on. They have 6-8 different food vendors, a lot of different car part vendors. I mean, they deal with a lot of classic cars and that sort of thing. So I'm sure we had 2,000-3,000 people here last year, in addition to about 1,000 cars or more. So that's really cool.
So that's a lot of cars. I'm thinking that's a lot of people.
That big field down in the lower part of the park, if you've ever seen it, it was completely full last year. We thought we were gonna run out of room last year, and it's a big field. So we have that coming up after that, and it's a really nice event that we get excited about. And then after that, we have 2 full weeks of Halloween celebrations in the campground. And for those of you that haven't been to the campground during Halloween, you need to drive through one time, because it's impossible for me to explain in words.
So really, to see it all, and all the lights and all the celebration going on, you could really drive through 2 or 3 times, because they say it's fabulous.
It is. It's something else.
Or maybe I should say spooky.
Yeah, it's scary, terrifying. We have well over 250,000 lights in the campground when it's all said and done, when the campers get there, and all the campers decorate their campers during Halloween. And actually, starting October 1st, or around the 1st of October, we allow the public to drive through and look at the lights, sort of like they do at the horse park during Christmas, except it's Halloween. And we ask for a $3 donation that goes to the Fort Boonesborough Foundation. We make no money off that. The foundation supports us. They're a nonprofit organization that does a lot of programming for us, and it's a really good fundraiser for them. $3 for a carload, I should say. So it's pretty cheap, and it's totally worth it. It is something that you have to see to believe.
Oh, we have friends that do it, and they talk about it every year. So we will be there this year to see it. It sounds exciting. And so your next event for October?
October. That's it. After October, we have. Well, Halloween culminates with the trick or treating, which is the very last Saturday of the Halloween program here.
Okay, sounds good. So anything else? Or you guys are so busy, and we'll keep coming back as much as you'll let us, because I think it's so important for everyone to find out all the hard work and all the beautiful, the facility here at the park, and how much you guys respect it and appreciate it and take good care of it.
Well, we thank you for that. We have something going on every month this year. So, I mean, we're, typical season in state parks closes down around October 31st. So we're trying to have something going on in the off season the whole time. We have winter trade days in November, and then we have a big Christmas thing in December. But
and don't you do your fireside chats? When are those?
Fireside chats are February. We've already have one reservation for it, which is amazing. We've never had one this early.
That's great.
Never had one in August, but we got one this year. So yeah, and then the whole thing starts over again.
Sounds great. Well, Todd, we appreciate you letting us come back, and good luck to all your events, and we wish you much success.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
All right. And I'm Samantha Burford. We'll be right back with more Richmond Tourism Talk.